welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Diana. Today what I want to talk to you guys is about your ascendant sign. Your ascendant sign is one of the most important factors in all of your natal chart because it denotes what sign is going to rule each of the 12 houses, and it's on the first house cusp. So it's your image, your personality, what people see in you is your mask, your physical appearance, and you're not going to know your ascendant sign unless you know exactly what time you were born. It's basically the sign that is at the eastern horizon at the time of birth. I think that it's honestly the most important sign because it's also going to tell you what planet is dominant in your chart. You have to look into where that planet is, which will tell you even more detailed information about you. So what I recommend is that you go on one of those calculators that I linked below, look at your birth certificate, and you're going to look at the circle, and then where it says AC, that is your ascendant sign. But honestly, you don't even have to know how to read a birth chart, because most of the websites that I'm giving you will give you the list of the aspects and the equal house system, and it'll just be in English for you and not like geometry language for you, and not in geometry language, I should say. So I want to get started by talking about the Aries ascendant. And Aries ascendant is my ascendant. The way that you can recognize an Aries ascendant is by the way that they move. These people, hence me, move super quickly because they feel like they have to be somewhere, and they have this rush of just like walking, and they have things going through their head because they're just in such a rush all the time that they bump into things. They don't see where they're walking, almost distracted in a sense. They are cutting an apple or something, you're trying to do it super quick that you cut yourself. So Aries ascendant really needs to be careful with that. Aries rules the head, so these people may have like super arched eyebrows, when they get embarrassed or something, they may get this reddish tint in their skin. They may have some type of birthmark on their face. I don't know, I have like a birthmark right here. Do you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Their bodies tend to be really muscular because they're super energetic and enthusiastic. They're also the first signs of the zodiac belt, so they are leaders. And the fact that you have an Aries rising means that you're ruled by Mars. So you definitely want to look to your chart to where Mars is, and that will give you more information about your personality. Mars, it also rules the 8th house along with Pluto. So that may give you like a strong-willed, magnetizing personality in a sense. They're really domineering people. They're known for being honest, driven, and sometimes a little bit selfish. Like, since this Aries, if you have an Aries rising, it's in your first house, which means that every other house is going to be ruled by their traditional sign, meaning that the second house is going to be in Taurus, the third house for you will be ruled by Gemini, fourth house by Cancer. Aries rising people tend to get to the point of things because by the same thing, they don't think about what they're saying, they just say it. They have muscular bodies. It's not necessarily that they're going to be super great at sports, but they have that energy to keep going with sports. They may start new projects but not necessarily finish them because they go in with such enthusiasm with new things, and it kind of just gets boring to them after a while. Aries ascendants are attracted to the opposite. And in this case, the opposite is your descendant, so the 7th house cusp, and that typically is in Libra for most of them. So what they're attracted to is somebody who is super harmonious, a little bit more quieter than them, because they're the crazy cuckoo ones, and they want somebody that's like the opposite of that. And the descendant is also a part of your personality that you're not necessarily accepting, your shadow. That's what they want in a partner, and that's how they see the world. They see the world as flaky Libras. They're going to be great leaders. They're not necessarily too fond of authority. For Aries rising people, I think that they should almost slow down with things. Don't get too carried away by things and try to finish everything so quickly, because you forget to look at the little details, and then mistakes will happen, and then you'll get really pissed off because you're also super hot-headed, and then you'll end up hurting people because the selfish side can come out in you, and then that's no fun, because you're gonna regret hurting people that you really care about, or you're gonna regret missing the details in something super important, and then maybe not getting the best grade in that project or getting that job that you really wanted. So I think that for us Aries risings, we should definitely learn how to take things a little bit more slowly and stop running into things. Otherwise we're gonna get a head concussion and just make our migraines fucking worse. I fucking hate that I'm an Aries rising. I get so much migraines that I'm like immune to Advil now. But I don't really think that I should be taking Advil for migraines anyways. That was my description on you lovely Aries rising people. You guys are awesome. You guys are the first sign in the zodiac belt after the spring equinox. So thank you for watching this YouTube video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. I'm really trying to build a basis here, and I want to post at least 3 videos a week just so I can get going. And thanks. Bye-bye.